Cowabunga gamers, welcome back to another episode of Technological Journey. Last time we finished up the LUV chapter, looping crystal CPUs and getting crystal processor, assembly, computer, and even the mainframe. We poked into the ZPM chapter here, but we didn't get too far. This episode, we're kind of at an impasse. Well, not an impasse, but we want to work towards getting wet wares, right? And wet wares require stem cells and all this chain. But this chain, some of these, like the glutamate, require the, what is this, the bioreactor. So we're going to need a few bioreactors. And to get bioreactors, we need dubnium, which means we need the second fusion reactor, which means we need to just get into it. So starting off here should be pretty simple. ZPM machine hulls. So let's set up a pattern for ZPM machine hulls. We're just going to start doing this step by step. Right? So we should, I think we do have, I was laying out cable to one of the domes where we're going to start putting everything for wet wares. I'm thinking this whole, we're going to have a passive process for the wetware circuit boards and stem cells, maybe even the cyber processing unit, not the cyber processing unit. This is, we're going to need more assembly lines at some point. We'll probably put those in the domes as well, or the connected domes over by the fusion. What am I looking for? I'm looking for multi-blocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this we do have PBI in one of these. And this didn't have. So ZPM machine hull. Okay, nothing too bad. There we go. So just ZPM casing, which is star metal alloy plates on 8. And do we have, I don't think we have an 8 yet in the assembler. Casing? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Do we have star metal plates? We do not, but that should be a pretty quick. Just do 16 of those at a time. That's enough for 2. And eventually we'll go through all these and get them bumped out further. ZPM, oh, we needed Naquata cable. What does it need for PBI? I guess that's where we're at. There you go. And now we should be able to get a machine hull. And then after that, the elite assembling machine. Do we want to, we probably should look at, we need curium. So I need to add on to the nuclear line. As for these, actually we should be able to get the ZPM components, right? So for the motor, it's just going to be this, and that's 9 as well. The pump, easy enough. We may need to do some patterns for the HSSE bits to it, but those shouldn't be too bad. And then the arm. So if we go here, we're looking for the LUV components. So what's yeah, if we can get the motor, I guess. Okay. So let me get all these bits and bobs for these, and I'll bring you back. Okay, we are back. Got patterns in for all the ZPM stuff. And we are crafting away now at 2 robot arms. So it looks like those are about 30 seconds each at ZPM. But in the meantime, the ZPM machine hull finished up. So honestly, we could 100% just do this. Now where we're gonna put this, no idea. We have no, actually I'll wait for these to finish. We have no ZPM power anywhere. Like we can easily set it up. That's not the issue. The issue is really just space. But let's just get, actually no, we could have got this. Why are we getting, do we have a, we do have an LUV assembler. What am I talking about? Helium, liquid helium. So we need a vacuum freezer. Vacuum freezer with a fluid. Output hatch. And then input hatch HV. And then stainless steel. And then an LUV input. Energy input. And then a maintenance hatch. We should also do tape. Yeah, okay, let's do tape so that we can use the auto taping. And tape, the best tape we can do right now is PBI with glue and wool. Okay, how do we get glue? Polyvinyl acetate and sticky resin. Are we centrifuging sticky resin anywhere? I feel like we are. Flatline. It would be in tungsten, because tungsten is where... No, not tungsten. Where then? I know we have like a weird... Platinum, maybe? Yeah, platinum. What is this? That is methane. You are a centrifuge for rubber wood. Are we centrifuging? Can we get a LUV centrifuge? We need to update that recipe. We also need to go through our patterns and just remove the ones we don't need. No, it's these now that we're on. And then and I said we needed a chemical reactor. Okay. Honestly, we might be able to set this up. Oh, perfect. We got 2 right here. So chemical reactor will go here. We also need a drawer for all the tape we're going to make, because we're going to backstuff tape. Do we need a backstuff tape? 64 might be enough. We'll see how fast this is. Okay, we are back. Elite centrifuge finished up, and also our ZPM robot arms. Yeah, 2, and then we should be able to just make this. We can't because we're missing quantum computers. For what? What could this possibly need quantum computers for? Ew. Wait, what? Missing 4 quantum computers. What the hell do we need quantum computers for? No, not robot arms. Like, is the assembler itself screwed up? There's so much junk in here. ZPM. Oh, I see. I see. So we do that, and then we take out the ZPM circuit. And now we should be able to make one of these. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, back to over here. So we got the elite centrifuge, right? So the elite centrifuge, we're going to need 2 conveyor belts. Or at least some conveyor belts. So you're going to import for us rubber wood. Centrifuge, centrifuge, centrifuge. You're going to output left the glue. And then this one, you're going to import. What are you going to import for us? No, you're going to import wool. You're going to import wool. And we'll probably need a crafting card for wool. So glue, all we need is PBI, right? And that's pretty straightforward. We just want this and then PBI. Maybe an acceleration card isn't going to hurt. And then that. Oh no, I screwed up. This isn't. It's sticky resin. That's a big oof on my end. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got this fixed up. This should be making tape. It is. That's real fast. Yeah, we can stick a drawer on there, output it. And then this will save us time with the auto taping. But we also need a trash can. And another conveyor belt. Okay. No, that's exporting. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cool. So we're making glue. That's going in. That's making tape. And we can now use the taping hatches. Because that was our big bottleneck before, was just not having enough tape to use these. Now, where are we going to put this gosh darn freezer? I just realized we're out of sodium dust. Or sodium hydroxide. How are we out of sodium hydroxide? How are we out of sodium hydroxide? That's insane. That's insane to think about. Where is the sodium hydroxide going? We had so much of that. Huh. That's not good. I think we're voiding sodium hydroxide. Are we? Maybe for sodium hydroxide solution, but what are we using this for? Maybe rare earth? No? And we're like out of sodium. Which is not cool. What? Okay, so we're going to try to speed up sodium. basically going to recreate this just elsewhere. And sped up. Okay, so what do we need? We need just this. Get rid of the freezer stuff for now. I'm sure we'll come back to that. And then this, we're going to need... Okay. So let's head over here. Oh shoot, we're going to need to do this, aren't we? That's fine. So... electrolyzer goes down. We will have this. And then this on top. So this is going to need... we may want a macerator. Actually, we probably do want a macerator, don't we? Yeah, that's not going to keep up, like, at all. This isn't too bad. So we'll just throw one of these down. Do we want a mixer then as well? Because if we're going to do this, we might as well keep sand. Yeah, because the sand is pretty slow. Oh, this is funny. I wonder if we could craft sand fast enough. I don't think so. I think this might be something we want to just reset up. Because it's probably going to be like super slow. Right, okay, so now that we have this set up to power, if we throw in some clay dust. Yeah, that's still slow. Like, it is faster, but it's still so slow. And testing out the macerator. Yeah, this is... okay. Actually... no, that's... There has to be something wrong with our setup somewhere. Like, I can't imagine this is the best way to get sodium. Okay, we're back a little bit later. I've gone ahead and... I moved the sodium line from here over to here using LUV machines. Still slow. About 0.6 seconds for some sodium. But I'm not entirely sure where the sodium hydroxide is going. That's the part where I'm like, ooh, who's to say where this is going? But I've decided to stop worrying about it. I paused this for a long while, and nothing seemed to break. So I'm not entirely convinced this is doing anything. But who's to say? Who's to say? Let's pick up where what were we doing? We were working on helium. Let's find a place for helium. Okay, so I figure this is a good place. It's right next to... it's basically where it was previously. We don't need this anymore. Or where a vacuum freezer was previously when we were freezing air until liquid air for this distillery. That's still needed. So what are we doing? So right here, we want a fluid storage bus and a fluid interface, I believe. So here we want, nope. Where is my wrench? So here, we just want helium. And here, we just want a fluid storage bus. Easy enough. Nothing too complicated, nothing too complex. 5 to 5. Okay, that makes sense. So now that we have liquid, oh, do we finish our elite? We did. Okay, so now we want ZPM superconductor wire. And ZPM superconductor wire is an LUV assembly, so we can just head over to our multi-block here. And then we want liquid helium. Oh, we should have made a pattern for this first, huh? So pattern for, what are we making? We need ZPM superconductor wire, which is going to be this recipe. So I'm looking for a large assembler 1. Yes. LUV circuit 1. So can we get ZPM superconductor wire? What are we missing? Base wire and tiny Naquata pipes. Okay. So again, this isn't anything too bad. And then what was this? Tiny Naquata pipes? So tiny pipe. And then wire mill. ZPM superconductor wire. So that should let us, should we look into this? Honestly, this isn't too bad. A ZPM assembler. This will let us overclock the circuit assembler, but we don't really need that right now. What do we need for this? We need curium plate, which means I need to expand. ZPM energy input, and what are these? Rutherfordium fusion machine casings. I bet this requires, no it doesn't. 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so ZPM. So to keep going on here, we need to expand nuclear. Actually, you know what we can do? We can do this really fast. Right, so this is going to be blue. So large laser engraver, glass, green, red, yellow. We don't have a blue. Oh, we do have a blue. So crystal. Can we make these? I don't see why not. Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. And then if I remember correctly, these, oh, that's the ZPM circuit assembler. But that lets us get easier IV circuits. Okay, we are back. I just spent a bit of time expanding out nuclear. And we now have americium processing happening, which means we have curium. The only downside of setting this up is that it's eating through our americium. But I know there's a way to get it through fusion reactors, so we'll probably look into this eventually. Yeah, it's honestly not too bad. We probably have what is this? Yeah, we have 9,000 of that lanthanum. So we'll be fine. We just need to expand our fusion reactor setup. We also need to expand our assembly setup, or our assembly lines. So that's something we're gonna have to do coming up here, not in the not too distant future. We're gonna take a kind of detour now that we have curium. I know we needed it for the fusion reactor here, but we're going to actually, I think we are going to try to get the fusion reactor. That would make a good thumbnail. That's where I'm at. I'm trying to do things that make a good thumbnail in these episodes. But we're gonna get quantum stuff set up really quickly. Hopefully this should be pretty fast. So quantum ring. We need one of these and 8 quantum rings. No. Oh, we're just missing energy cell? Really? Oh. I see. I see what happened. So these are, yeah, the issue. I'm thinking of making a short about this. The NBT problem. That's pretty prominent. Just like a quick video on it. Just be like, hey, this is how to fix it. I think there's interest there. I think that video could pop off very well. But we'll see. Where is it there? Okay, so quantum. And now we need to do ender dust to create one singularity. How do I? Oh, right. Singularity. Because we have ender dust. But we need a, what, condenser? Matter condenser? And then I think we need like a 64K. But we have that. We can come down here. What's the best way to do this, you think? Can we do water? Can we get like a super tank? Right? No, that's wood tar. We can get a super tank. We can get like an LUV water. And then we can get a pump, preferably an LUV pump. We need a 64K in there, and we also need orange cable. No, we don't. Okay, so we want to put that here. Oh, water. We want our LUV infinite water, so that's going to fill it with water pretty quick. And then we want the pump. And it's going to be set to export, so that put this in. It works, but it's slow. So what we can try is this. Hey, there we go. Okay, so after a bit of time, why did this stop? Matter condenser. Wait, did I? Hey, okay, that's cool. Okay, we only needed 500 of those. Oh my god. Well, that's how my day's gone. Anyway. Wait. Yeah, there we go. So we need just one of those. And then we also need a tiny TNT. And then a button. So for anyone who hasn't seen this before, all you have to do with these is just explode them. So enter pearl singularity. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. right, my magnet's on. Let me turn off my magnet. And then bop, bop. Whoa, bop. Okay. Oh! I didn't expect it to break. I didn't expect it to break the floor. I thought we had protection on. That's so funny. Oh, I'm glad we didn't lose those. I would have been furious. Okay. Anyway. So what do we got? We got quantum rings and the quantum link chamber. Perfect. So we can set this up down here. It doesn't really matter. Where does it make sense? We can set it up like here, I guess. Yeah. We won't be seeing these, so. And then we can insert. Do we need that? ME quantum link. Hold on. How does this work? Because I think we also need. Okay, you need a quantum link card. Cool. So I don't think we needed the singularities at all, actually. We'll use them. We'll probably use them for mining, since the. Oh, I don't think I ever showed y'all the mining setup. So we switched to the tier 3 miner, which is a 6x6. Our ender chest is surrounded with tungsten chests leading with conveyor belts. So it pulls it out and puts it into the network as fast as we possibly can. And it still it still doesn't it still lags behind. So we'll probably switch that with a quantum link when I get around to it. Right now we want a sensor. Oh, right. Sensor IV. So what do we need for these? This, and this. Okay. So sensor IV. Honestly, we'll probably just. No, we don't have the osmium. We don't have the osmium for these. But we can do that. We can get a new emitter pattern. Ooh. That's a 1. So these are both large. Hold on. So what do we got? We got sensor. We got an IV emitter, which I don't think we had, and the field generator at IV. So large assembler 1, and large assembler none. So we come back here. Yes. So 4 of these. 1 of these. A curium plate. Oh, you can move them with middle click. That's so cool. I didn't know that. We found something new out today. Sensor IV. Okay, so these should be done. Actually, somewhat shortly. We can cancel that. Crystal processor. There we go. So we're just waiting on these, and then this, and then after that. Actually, while that cooks, we can get. What can we get? We can go to. Go to ZPM, and we can work on. We can get a pattern in for this. Assembly line. Whoa. This one. Fusion reactor Mark II. What are we missing here? We're just missing a few of these. So Rutherfordium plate. Not bad at all. We'll just do that a stack at a time. Yeah, no reason not to, really. The LUV circuits are going to be weird. I'm not sure what's taking that up. Helium. I think we did put helium on the assembly line. Let's just double check that. Helium, we did, yes. Okay. So fusion coil Mark II. Field generator ZPM? Really? We need a ZPM generator for that? Like, that's just that. Field generator ZPM. Make sure to do it in here. Yeah, so we definitely need to we need to expand our assembly lines because we are one isn't going to cut it for very much longer. Fusion coil. What? Wait, what? Let me get the rest of this. Okay, so we can start the fusion reactor Mark II now. So we'll get that kicked off. Our star metal is still bad. Why? Why is our star metal bad? It should be in here. Okay, so you're just cooking stuff with no rhyme or reason. That's unfortunate. Let me get the rest of this out. And then once it should... No, go back. Wait, how many... How much? Oh, 6 buckets. Okay. So 6 buckets. So it can do 5 at a time. That's unfortunate. That is a major bummer. Okay, so we should, with any luck, be able to actually make this now. No, we are missing field generator. I thought we were making one of those. Ah! The multi is probably screwed up somewhere, right? Yes, so this required IV superconductor base. Right. Right. So that's annoying, but that's fine. We can fix this really fast. All we gotta do, cancel this, and turn this into its old one. How do we not have IV superconductor base 16? Like, really? I thought we were making these before. IV. Okay, then we just need this. God, this was more annoying than it should have been. This'll go fast though. Yeah. Didn't we already have an improved Nether Star? Whatever. Oh, it probably got used for that. Oh no. God, we really just need to upgrade everything. Like, this is 34 seconds. What? Like this whole room should be on LUV. This whole room is slowly being converted to LUV, which is pretty nice. Like this is LUV and this is backed up again, so that's good. This got moved to LUV, which is nice. I also put a level emitter here, so it's not running continuously. We have tape on stocking now. Now that we switch over to the auto taping maintenance hatches. This has gone well. What else have I done? We have a bunch more oxygen and hydrogen drills now, just because we were running low on these constantly. Helium, we need to figure out helium. Charcoal byproducts, that's chugging along. Yeah, no, this has worked really well, this whole separate like fluid network. Once I figured out that we didn't need to run blue everywhere, it's worked perfectly. We're still waiting on this, yeah. 4 more. Okay, I'll come back once that's closer to being done. Okay, we are back. Our field generator finished up, so we can now make our quantum link card, which is good. So we can come down here, throw this in, and we should be able to get, wait, no, that's the wrong one. We should be able to get this anywhere. So if we head over to Mercury, wireless out of range. That's not what I wanted. So what's up with this? Oh, do I need to put this in? No. Okay, hold on. What does this say? What does this say? Oh. The bridge can only support one mode, right? Yeah, it doesn't go in there. Oh, that's funny. I see what I did. It wasn't connected. So now it works. Okay, that is huge. Beautiful. What is that? Why do we have 41,000 fuel oxide? What? That's insane. Okay, well, that's checked off the list. Finally, took us long enough to get that. ZPM. I completed a quest. Good. Now, ZPM fusion reactor. How's our fusion reactor doing? Chugging along. Yeah, the slow things we thought would be slow are slow. 46 electric motors. Even at ZPM 10 seconds, that's 460 seconds, which is almost 10 minutes. So not a huge fan of that, honestly. And then we need to do all this again for fusion coil blocks. And then fusion machine casings. These aren't actually too bad. So let's go get patterns for the rest of this. Right? So what else do we need? Need these. We need, what, 79? Is that right? Of those? Okay, so not too bad. Those, and then these are just in a large assembler, none. Right, so if we wanted fusion casings, if we wanted, how many did it say we needed? 79. Wanted 79 of these. Nope, 79. We can get that, and that doesn't look too bad. So let's just start that. So that's that. 16 energy input. ZPM energy input. 16. Stardust. How are we missing Stardust? We're low on it, because of course we would be. And Stardust, if I'm correct, comes from the deep dark. Where is aquamarine, neodymium? If you're using for power to... Yeah, so I'll... Yeah, I need to do that. So while I'm going to go do that while everything just crafts up, and I'll bring you back. Okay, we are back. Got a whole bunch of Stardust. Not a lot, but it'll be enough. So, how's everything going on this end? We're almost done. And we're almost done. Why is tungsten carbide not finishing up? Is something stuck? I can't imagine it would be. Tungsten. What is this? Tungsten steel dust. Then, do we have that many? This just goes into a blast furnace. Right? So you're going, and you need tungsten carbide. Okay, the neutron reflector is going now. But why is this stopped when it was working before? Fusion machine casing? Fusion machine casing. Where is this pattern? Oh, I see. I see. So this, you need to come with me. This is just a matter of something breaking, so we were forced to fix it. Right, so if we put it in here, it'll start going. Yes. No, what's, no, PBI is in. We got everything. Maybe no, we need 11 more fusion machine casings. How much tungsten carbide? We need 66 tungsten steel. I wonder if something happened with this pattern. No? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we should have ZPM. Do we not have ZPM? Energy input hatches? Fusion cases are done. ZPM input. We need, what, 16 of these? Right, we couldn't make these because we needed star metal. And star metal is going to get stuck again because it's going to back up. We can only make 5 at a time. which is incredibly annoying. But in the meantime, what else do we need? We also need, so these are going, ooh, our fusion reactor is actually done. Nice. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, honestly. I thought it would be much worse. And then 32 fusion coils, 32 of these bad boys. We are missing the circuit boards. That's the only thing we're missing. So we'll take a look at those in a second here. Okay, so this is just an issue of not storing enough. Right? Why is this outputting? I don't think it needs to output, but this can be easily solved by grabbing our wrench, doing that, plopping this down, and then moving this storage bus right here. Right. And we also have that on. And then cable. Bam. Okay. This is plenty fast. So how many do we need? A fusion. So 32 of these. We needed more than we currently have. So we can make like can we make 16? No. Can we make 24? No. How many can we make? 10? Yeah, we can make 10. And then, oh shit, the slowest part of this, 128 motors. And also I saw the improved Nether Star. Actually, only 9, that's not too bad. This is gonna take ages though. How many does this make? So it takes 24 to make one. So we can make like 5 more. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna wrap up this episode. It's getting kind of long. Next time we will build the Mark II fusion reactor, and we will get it set up. We'll start making dubnium, and we will get started with the whole wetware chaos that is this sterilized growth medium. See how far we get with that. We're gonna need a bunch of these bioreactors, which should be fun. 4-8 will require, or maybe next time what we'll do is we'll just work on updating the base and everything. I think it's time we do that. We take a look at actually fixing everything. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.